A day of no real consequence after much of day 3 was lost to rain was a good one for Errol Sapire and Craig Kieswetter, both scoring hundreds, as the championship match between Somerset and Sussex at Taunton finished in the inevitable draw. The only real surprise of the day was the dismissal of Marcus Trescothick early, as he skied Dwayne Smith to Ed Joyce in the deep. But no sooner had one man gone than another came to the crease to play some shots. James Hildreth scored 303 on this ground earlier in the season, a score beaten by Murray Goodwin in this match, and he looked in good nick, as did Sapire, who was approaching his third 100 at Taunton this season. Sussex's efforts with the ball, though, were rewarded with 2 more wickets, making it 3 in the opening hour when only 5 fell on the first 2 days. Hildreth almost cut Smith to Andy Hod for 11, and Xander de Brain attacked Ollie Rayner too early and was caught by Goodwin. Somerset were 203 for 3, 539 runs behind. Sapire went to his 100 in style, though, driving Rayner over long on for 6. His ton had taken a patient 232 balls. Kieswetter was in more of a hurry right from the start of his impressive innings, as he started playing his shots on this Taunton wicket, which will be top-dressed and reseeded along with the rest of the square in the winter with a mix of loans. Time means digging the pitches up is not an option. The idea is to try to prepare pitches where results are much more possible than in this game. Sapire managed to bat for nearly 100 overs. But in the 98th, after 5.5 hours at the crease, he was legged before to Rayner for 133. He'd faced only 34 balls fewer than Goodwin in his 344. But at 280 for 4 there was no chance of a result, and soon it was time for the batsman to have some fun. Kieswetter became the 6th in the match to pass 50, and he was joined in enjoyment by Peter Trigo, a man who's hit this season's fastest ton on this ground in just 54 balls. They were both aggressive again, as they added 131 runs for the 5th wicket in only 18 overs. It really doesn't matter where you bowl to these two when they're in this kind of mood. They're both superb strikers of a cricket ball, and on this wicket, in a game which by now meant nothing in terms of getting a result, they were able to play whatever shot they fancied. Trigo raced to his 50 off 51 balls, while Kieswetter headed towards his 100 with some more clean hitting. Oddly, it was a defensive shot which saw the back of Trigo, well caught at silly point by Cole Hopkinson. Trigo had made 67 out of a total of 411 for 5. Kieswetter duly became the 5th batsman in the game to reach 3 figures. This 4 was his 12th to go with 3 sixes. It had taken 138 balls. And with that target passed and joined by Omari Banks in a rare appearance this summer, Kieswetter continued to play his shots. Banks wasted no time in taking advantage of the conditions and immediately started blasting the ball all over the place. He hardly bothered playing himself in before hitting balls like these. He went to his half-century made from 37 balls to sum up the nature of this record-breaking match. Rayner celebrated getting him out for 53 as he finished with 4 for 186 from 52 overs as Somerset ended on 521 for 6. Both sides pick up 10 points, but records aside, it'll not be a game to last long in the memory.